Russ, your thoughts on that one?
Pleased. Overall pleased with the boys. I couldn't can't say any more than that really. I gave a good account of themselves, which is what I asked. Stayed in the game till the 80th minute. Took the lead. Had a goal disallowed as well, which I want to have a look at. I'm not so sure that was offside. And then when we did score from the penalty, to me that's a red card for the lad who took Harry down and when he's through on goal. But Harry scored from the rebound, so he took that well in the end. So we got at him really well from the first 20 minutes, half an hour. Really pleased, just what I wanted. And two or three of them showed different side of the game that I hadn't seen so much. So I know they can do that side of it. And was really pleased. Got at them, and then Birmingham knew they were in a game, and it was nice to see. And then it took a fortunate goal, 2 minutes before half time, the deflected goal from the edge of the box. For them to go in at 1-0, so they must have been pleased with that. And even though you can see the lads disappointed, I said don't worry about it. It's 45-minute game now, and just carry on doing the same as you've done, and you'll have a chance. So I've got to say I'm really pleased. Yeah,
you said you were going to prepare for various formations from them, but did they line up how you expected, or did they change it around a little bit?
Yeah, they had 4 players in that we hadn't seen. So they who'd been around their first team in 21s, so they've got that capacity to do that. We haven't got that. Obviously, they've probably seen all our lads. Probably barring Zach on a regular basis. I think they watched us 2 or 3 times and they were impressed with what they saw. So, but we didn't really have too much opportunity to see 4 of their boys that had come in, and I felt we dealt with them well. They played slightly different to what we thought, or what they had been playing, what I had seen. But, it wasn't too much of a problem to us. The way we started, we were on the front foot and kept getting in behind them, and they just told me that they were really worried for a long time about how they were going to turn it around. So, pleased with that.
You were at Tottenham, didn't you? You pushed Tottenham all the way last year, and now you've given Birmingham a good game. Apart from obviously not scoring as many as them, what do you think just been the difference between those big clubs going through?
Yeah, I mean, they had some quality lads up front. In the second half, I brought a couple of boys on first years that, the lads scored that top class and curled it in the top right hand corner. No keeper would have got that. So that's what it took to beat us. Probably that little bit of extra quality, and we got in some great positions second half, in and around their box. Didn't quite happen for us. I could see that lads had, given it all in the first half and exerted a lot of energy, and maybe we just fell away a touch physically, which allowed them to get back on top of the game. And we changed it around and put 2 up top because I felt Bobby was working hard but not getting a lot of joy. So I put Goody up with him, and then put Jamal on as well for a bit of extra pace because we were tiring a little bit in midfield as well. So and it worked, for 10 minutes or so, and we managed to, put their back 4 under pressure a little bit more than we did. But at the end of the day, just that little bit of quality. The wide players were good for them. The centre forward was good. The 10 was good, and but I can't say we did well. I've got to say that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to go to Everton, but you're in the semi-finals of the League Cup, and you're well placed in the league as well, aren't you? So still looks like it could shape up a decent season.
We got a lot to play for still. That's us now done till January 11th. We've got Newport away. So we're 3rd in the league with a game in hand, and the semi-finals against Portsmouth of the Youth Alliance Cup, which the club haven't got there before. So that's a good little fillip for the lads. Portsmouth away in mid-February. The other one's Colchester, Watford. So we're the only side from the southwest part as well, which is good for the boys. So we're still all to play for. Hopefully we can do well in the league and continue to push on, and then hopefully progress in the cup.
Yeah, like you said, it was a great goal to win it, but Harvey looked like he was going to take something special to beat him, didn't he, tonight? He made a lot of good blocks, one-on-one saves, and did well. 3 or 4 one-on-ones. He had that reaction save first half, didn't he? Which went over the bar, which he tipped over. Harvey did well. His kicking's always good, and he's a good outlet for us. I'd like us to play that a little bit more today, but they pushed on and stopped us doing that. So I think they'd seen us play and that we'd try to do that. There's no point doing it when they're pressing you. You might as well just play the game as it is in front of you. Yeah, Callum McFarlane at the back. That's the first time I've seen him playing a second game, isn't it, tonight? Has he impressed you since coming in?
Yeah, as Callum, he was just what we needed. Left-sided centre back, decent on the ball. It was only his second game, so he's pitched in at the deep end, against a side like that.
We got him from their development squad, and we were just talking about him there, saying that he was a good prospect, and they'd already committed to 2 or 3 boys, so they couldn't take him for their scholarship programme. So he went back into their development squad. But pleased to have him. Yeah, he'll be a good asset for us. We've got him for 24 months, 2 years, so he's. I expect we'll get good things from him.
Yeah, you expecting to hear from the auditors early in the new year? Is that likely to be confirmed? Everything goes to plan for grade 3?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we had favourable comments from them when they left to Steve Brown and John Owens. So January/February for that, and there'll be an action plan as long as we arm. But I'm sure we'll be all right. And nothing we can't really sort out. So it was good 4 days that was.
Yeah, and how long is it before you start thinking about next year's crop from the under-16s, and also some of the second years chances of maybe getting them some football?
Yeah, next year's lot. What we're going to do now, I've opened up the second years for work experience from now, so they'll be going out, as many as can go out to local clubs over the Christmas period, to keep them ticking over, give them the experience at senior level. So I expect half of them at least to go out, about 5 or 6 to go out on loan. No sitting at home eating Christmas turkey and Christmas pudding. So that'll be the case for them, and then we'll sit down with the 16s and their parents 3rd week in January probably to decide on them.
Yep.
And then sit down with the manager and Neil with regards to our second year lot for who we look at for next season, for the 21s hopefully, and pro contracts.
Yep.
That'll be normally decisions on that at sort of end of March, something like that, early April.
Yeah. Right, brilliant. Cheers, Russ. Cheers.